Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man. Now, I'm bringing to you a different video, and I'm only bringing this video mainly because people ask about it on Instagram. Now, if you don't follow my Instagram, I'll leave it somewhere on the screen. Hit me up. I can reply there too, as well as Twitter. But a lot of people want to know about the shoes I wear when I hoop. Now, I have about 7 pairs of shoes that I want to show you, but I was kind of nervous at first. I'm not going to lie, because I remember back in high school, when people used to brag about what they had, it went missing the next day. Missing. And so, we're going to see how this works out. Now, in the comments below, I want you to leave what shoe is in your basketball rotation right now, or what shoes are you hooping in right now, because I'm really curious on if we rock the same stuff. So let me go ahead and get into it. Hope you all enjoy, and depending on how well this video does, I might do a little bit more of this. I need to use this face cam more because I bought it and don't use it, and that's a waste of money. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, so D-Man, you about to do performance reviews? Nah, man, nah. I feel like if you want to do performance reviews, you got to be either really good at basketball or know a lot about shoes. And I'm not a shoe head, and I'm not that good at basketball, but I do like to be comfortable, so we'll see what's up. Anyways, let me go ahead and get into it. You about to get these camera phone cinematics. It's lit. Peace. So let me start off with a shoe that I had to retire. Now, I love the 2013 HYPERDUNK, but the problem is, it's just an old shoe. Better shoes came out, but I was rocking with it for the longest. I still take this shoe outside from time to time. Honestly, if I saw a pair somewhere right now, I'll probably buy it. The shoe is just a jack of all trades, man. Traction was good. Lunar long was good. I like the feel of it. Lockdown and support was good. My only problem with this shoe overall are the shoestrings. They just did not stay tied. I don't know why, but I had to let them go. So now is a pair of shoes that I do not wear. Not because of who they're from or the circumstances surrounding the shoe. It's just a shoe that wasn't built for me. Once again, not a bad shoe. Just wasn't made for me. That's the LEBRON Soldier 10. Well, D-Man, you were going to hoop in those? Yeah. I don't have money to buy shoes and not wear them, man. My pocket's not deep like that. But I do like the shoe. Like, when I saw LeBron wear these in the finals, I was like, yo, that's a cop. And I copped. Especially when he won. That was an instant cop. So overall, they feel good. The problem is I just cannot play in them. The traction pattern wasn't really made for quick movements, in my opinion. The lockdown was actually surprisingly good, especially since, you know, the shoe doesn't have shoestrings. I thought I was going to be all over the place. But my main turn off is the cushion setup, and they do have 2 thick zoom units. But my problem is I'm 5'11", 140 maybe, with bad feet and bad knees, so I can't feel them. It felt like I was walking the plank whenever I stepped on the basketball court. So not a bad shoe, just wasn't good for me. If you're a bigger person, it'll probably work out better for you. This one is going to make a few people mad. The Kyrie 2 is a shoe that I'm not a fan of. I don't hoop in it consistently. Now, it's weird because you ask somebody what's the best shoe out right now, they'll say the Kyrie 2. And I know a lot of people that wear the Kyrie 2, and it doesn't matter what size they are. I know 6'5" people, Kyrie 2. 6'8" people, Kyrie 2. And I'm just like, yo, I don't see why. Well, actually, I'm not going to be biased like that. It's a good shoe if it's built for you. Once again, bad knees, bad feet. And this shoe, I don't know, I feel like it just hurts. That's the long story short. It hurts my feet. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, you can't have cushion in court feel. Yeah, you can. And I'll prove that later in this video. You can. But the thing is, it has good traction. I'll give it that. But for me, the materials are stiff. It has one little zoom unit in the heel, which I can't feel. Ooh, bars. And so the cushion isn't really there. And it's weird because Kyrie, in his PE of the Kyrie 2, he gets full-length zoom. So Nike, I'll pay extra for that. I'm just saying, throwing that out there. Can we get the full-length 2 with this traction? I will put up with the materials. It's kind of stiff, but I'll put up with it. Kyrie 2, a good shoe if you have fresh legs. Even if I have fresh legs, man, I wouldn't wear it every single time. But if you have fresh legs, it's a good shoe for you. In your guard, you good, man. You're going to be crossing and saucing because the traction, it's the best in my rotation right now. I'm not going to lie about that. You stick to the ground. Man, a few years ago, if you told me, D, you're going to have a few Adidas shoes in your hoop rotation, I'd be like, bro, stop playing. A few years ago, if you told me, D, Adidas hoops, they're about to be running the hoop game right now, I probably would have smacked you on sight. But yo, let me tell you right now, I have Adidas at the top of my shoe rotation. I do believe Adidas Hoops is running the hoop game right now. I said it. I had to get that off my chest. We're going to start off with the D Lillard 2. It's funny because Dame is one of my favorite players. And I was going to buy the shoe regardless. Like, I had to support my boy Dame. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to drop the shoe for 105. That is a super cop. No, we're not done yet. This shoe ended up being one of my best pickups of the year. The whole entire year. The only downside is really the traction. The grooves are too narrow. But other than that, the shoe fire, man. The material's nice and soft. That's how I like it. The lockdown. Now, I messed up. I went to the size. I should have went half a size down. But even then, I was still good. And then, not only that, but they give you full-length bounce for 105. Adidas killed it with the full-length bounce, man. They killed it with the D Lillard 2. Now, a PRIMEKNIT version came out not too long ago, actually, maybe like a few days ago. I'm gonna cop that, go down half a size, and I'm gonna be straight. Look, if you balling on a budget, man, you should have been had the D Lillard 2. Even if you just balling, D Lillard 2 is it. And you know what? I'm not done with Adidas, because after the D Lillard 2, they messed around and put out the Crazy Light Boost. Adidas killing my pockets. This shoe ran for 120. If we start from the bottom and go up, the traction is up there. It rivals the Kyrie 2 and the Curry 2. Like, this traction is amazing. Not touching the D-Rose 7 though. I heard a bird told me. But even then, after that, you have full length boost. It's kind of firm in the forefoot, but kind of bouncy in the heel. So you get the court feel and impact protection. I need that in my life. Whenever I play in these shoes, my feet never hurt. And that's why I love it so much. But my problem with the shoe is the lockdown. I don't know what happened with the lockdown. Like, you see in the pictures that my shoes are still tied up. That's because I came home and slid them off like some house shoes. Now, it's not that bad, but you can notice it. So if you had a good day, nobody gave you problems at work and school, and then you go hoop, you're not gonna care about the heel slippage. But let's say you kind of agitated. Somebody tried you earlier, and then you gotta go to the court to kind of blow off some steam, but you brought the Crazy Light Boost. It's not gonna help you, fam. It's gonna make you mad. You gonna notice it then. So yeah, man, a great shoe, especially for 120. Materials, cushion, traction good. It's just that you really have to yank on them laces to even somewhat lock you in. And then double knot. And then double sock. I mean, if you watch Kick Genius, Jay Jones hit the nail on the head with his review. But I still rock with this shoe. Top 3 in my rotation right now. And the PRIMEKNIT version coming out, and that might have better lockdown. The design of that shoe is different, so that's gonna be a cop. My pocket's dry. I know somebody was waiting on Jordan Brand. I don't play favorites around here, man. We're not brand loyal to anybody. And so once I saw this on Finish Line for $90, I didn't even think about it. I probably should have, but I didn't. And I copped the Jordan 29 low. I love this shoe. One of the best lows I have played in. And really, ever since I got this shoe, I haven't played in my Crazy Light Boost. Mainly because traction, I stop on a dime. Materials are soft. The cushion, you can feel it. You bouncy in the 29 low. Well, in the forefoot, you can really feel how bouncy it is. And also, I mean, that lockdown is crazy. Once you in this shoe, you're not coming out. So I don't have to say much about the 29. If you play in it, you know. If you haven't played in it, you're missing out. In my honest opinion, the 29 is my go-to low, easy. So a few years ago, you tell me, yo D, I'm not playing with you, bro. Your number one shoe in a few years, it's gonna be Adidas. I probably would have never talked to you again, but I would have felt bad because you were telling the truth this whole time. Number one shoe right now, best shoe out. Don't at me, bro. Crazy, explosive, and I cannot believe this shoe. The traction, I was kind of worried about because it's one of those translucent outsoles, but it works. The full length boost is really perfect for me. Like I said, I don't weigh that much. I'm 140, so it's not completely plush to me, but I still feel the bounce, but at the same time, it still feels firm. So it's perfect. I get the court feel and the impact protection and the materials. Look, no other shoe materials kind of messing with this right now, man. You got the PRIMEKNIT, and then you got the GeoFit booty. Pause. On the inside, like once you locked in once you lace them up. It's a wrap. And I don't want to play in anything else, man. It's going to be weird trying to buy other shoes because I know that this one is going to be at the top for the longest. The only thing I'm slightly worried about are the materials. I mean, PRIMEKNIT, I just know that I'm going to take them out the box one day and the PRIMEKNIT is going to be like kind of ripped. And I heard about the traction fraying away, but I haven't experienced that yet. So we'll see, man. But right now, Crazy Explosive is on top. Adidas killing the game. I mean, they have LILLARD 3 coming out. They have the Harden Volume 1 that just came out. PRIMEKNIT, Crazy Light Boost. D-Rose 7, they just killing it. But I'm also looking forward to trying to play in other shoes next year. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. But over the course of next year, I want to get a pair of 31s, the KD9. I'm still not sure about the LILLARD 3 or the Kyrie 3. We'll see. I also need to scoop a pair of Kobe 11s, man. I figure I might as well do that. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said before, follow me on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. Same as everything. And also in the comments below, let me know what you're hooping in right now. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.